Yes. Welcome home.
The role of Connor Walsh is now being played by Susan Batten.
Okay, I have been calling since yesterday. I was talking to my friend, but I had to hang up. I have caller ID, but when I called back, it just rang and rang and rang and rang and rang.
And you'd like me to check?
Please. It's area code 815-555-4108.
Please hold.
Thank you.
There doesn't appear to be any trouble on the line. Perhaps your party's just out.
Could you tell me what town this is?
I'm sorry. There are probably 30 or 40 small towns covered by that exchange.
Right, well, okay, thanks anyway. Mark, where are you?
Good morning. Good morning. I brought you some magazines to look at.
Oh, thanks.
Were you able to sleep at all last night, Donna?
Are you kidding? Wait, what are you doing here so early?
Well, I'm going out for breakfast. I'm meeting with Mike, and I wanted to see you first.
Meeting with Mike about what?
We talked last night, and he seems to think it's worth it to have another try to bring Pilar around.
I wouldn't get your hopes up.
No, they're up. They're up. They're definitely up. Because if she goes on like this, I mean, no one will take seriously her rantings.
Really think so? Remember, she is Diego's sister.
Yes, she is, and she's just like him,
Yeah.
and her outburst was criminal.
She seems to have the media on her side.
Ooh, what media?
You don't have to protect me. I saw the disclosure.
The Chicago disclosure. Darling, that's garbage. Nobody cares about that
Are you
rag.
kidding me? Everybody reads that magazine and believes it.
Not anybody with an ounce of intelligence, because they sensationalize anything, everything.
Spanish immigrant deceived and whacked by heiress. Whacked! That's what it said.
Whacked.
You know, if I was the judge and I read that, I wouldn't just deny me bail. I'd put extra guards on me. Hello, Mike.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, how did you know that I was here? Did you call the construction office?
No, I'm not here to see you.
Oh?
No, I have to meet with the district attorney because the judge ordered him to listen to me about Lily's bail.
Pilar, listen.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
I really wish
I know what
you would...
I know what you wish, Mike, but I'm sorry. I'm not gonna change my mind.
As the World Turns. Brought to you today by Zest. Zest makes hard water easy on your skin.
Well, come on.
Oh, do you think it's possible after all these years?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Albert, it's changing color.
I knew it.
We've got hard water.
If your soap won't lather well and your skin feels dry, you might have hard water. And then you need Zest. Soap leaves a drying film behind. But even in hard water, Zest rinses clean away for cleaner, smoother skin.
You're not fully clean and smooth unless you're Zest fully clean.
And for an incredible feeling of clean, try Zest Body Wash.
Your hair is hiding something.
Everyday buildup can make it appear dull, unhealthy. But Pantene unveils its hidden shine with Pro-V Daily Clarifying Shampoo. It deep cleans gently. This clear provitamin formula lifts away residue, revealing health, shine, every time you use it. Daily Clarifying Shampoo from Pantene Pro-V. For hair so healthy, it shines.
It's a clean start every day.
Glamorous Hollywood? Not to me. For me, it's long hours and strange locations. Can't get slowed down by irregularity. My doctor says exercise, eat right. But sometimes a meal is whatever you can grab between takes. My doctor suggested Metamucil, the only leading brand with 100% natural fiber, like the fiber in healthy foods. Keeps me regular, gently, so I can give my usual award-winning performance.
Metamucil, the doctor's natural choice for regularity.
Can you please just sit down, Pilar?
Thank you. Wonder what that's about.
Oh, I'm sure they're talking about the case like everybody else. Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Morning, Counselor.
Good morning.
Morning.
Oh, thanks.
I'm glad you could make it.
Well, Lily's my client. Of course I've made it. I just hope that we can arrive at a comfortable compromise.
I think that depends on Miss Domingo.
Well, let's hope that she's a little more calm than she was in the courtroom.
Well, she did throw us a curve.
No, she's not the only one. What prompted you to change Mrs. Santana's plea to not guilty like that?
Well, that was Lily's decision. I'm afraid that she didn't understand the implications of a guilty plea.
Oh. At Rhodes and McKnight, we were taught that was an attorney's first priority.
Lily wants to see her son. She changed her plea so she could spend time with him. Now, can I assume that if and when she wants to change her plea to guilty again, our deal is still on the table?
You can assume that.
And you won't oppose bail? Thank you very much.
I don't see Lily as a flight risk or a danger to anyone else, and I'm listening to Pilar as courtesy.
And because Judge Shaw ordered it. Hey, at any rate, I think it'd be wise to hear out Ms. Domingo right now. Did you guys catch the Chicago papers today?
Yeah, Bulls won again.
Yeah, and Lucinda Walsh and Lily Santana lost.
Okay, yes, the big city guys think that Pilar is a sympathetic figure, but I can make Lily a sympathetic figure, too.
Lots of luck.
Why don't you lighten up?
Hey, I can't help it. I just don't think that giving a murderer preferential treatment because she comes from a prominent family looks good.
Is that what you're implying that I'm doing?
Me? No. But she is Lucinda Walsh's daughter, and the papers are going to have a
You know, since you're new here, I'm going to let that pass. But I don't allow Lucinda or anyone else to influence my decisions.
I didn't mean any disrespect. I'm just saying in a high-profile case like
And I don't try my cases in the press.
Maybe not. But Lucinda Walsh was in your office today after the hearing. The press is watching every move we make. We just got to make sure that justice is served. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's what I try to do in all my cases, but I fail to see how justice is being served by keeping a mother and her child apart.
I know how you feel about Diego's death, especially the way he died.
Diego was murdered. You can say the word, Mike.
It shouldn't have happened. But I'm not going to pretend with you anymore, Pilar. The man was dangerous. Now, you're not helping him by just denying it. You are only hurting yourself.
I am doing what I have to do.
No, you are giving in to a part of Diego who was sick and twisted. That's what you are doing. Look, okay. Pilar.
I hate what this is doing to us.
So do I.
You're a good man, Mike. You're decent, you're honest. And I know that you think you're doing the right thing, but I know that what I'm doing is right. Forget what I just said about being honest. Forget it.
What?
This is an act. You came here to meet with her. This is an act.
I'm sorry if I kept you waiting.
Hello?
Mark, is that you?
No, this is a payphone, lady.
A payphone?
Yeah, which I was just about to use, so...
Oh, listen, tell me where you are. It's terribly important to me.
If I knew, I'd tell you. I just got off Route 39 20 minutes ago because I'm lost. I'm on my way to Wisconsin, but,
Well, what town are you near? There must be, are you in a restaurant or a gas station or...
I wish. There's nothing in sight, except... Wait a minute, there's a general store and bait shop, but it's all boarded up.
What about a street sign? There must be a street sign or something there.
Hey, it's amazing there's a working phone out here. Look, I'm sorry I can't help you, but it's really freezing. I gotta go.
No, wait, please, don't... hang up. Hi, Ben.
Connor, Mark around?
Well, I'm afraid not. He left town for a couple of days, so...
Yeah, where'd he go?
Well, he called, and somebody was here, and I couldn't talk, and when I called back, nobody answered.
That's it? He didn't say where he was?
All I know is it was a payphone, and the only way I know that is because I got some man who answered who was about to use it. He said he was lost off of Route 39, and all he could see was a bait shop or a general store or something.
Let me see that phone number. Cheer up, Connor. I think I know where our friend is.
Okay, so the car's here. So Diego is here. And Lily is there. It's at least for the back. So Lily's here. It's here, and everyone else is back here. It's Cal. And it's Connor. And Susan. Susan is there. And then Emily. And Emma. And Mike. And... Where am I?
Mom, can we have our board back now?
No, you can't. Not until I'm finished.
Mom, how long are you going to keep that board anyway?
You know what, Adam? You guys have a million games up there. Why don't you go play with one of them?
What are you doing with that
Just leave me alone. Just go. Just go. Go. Now. Go.
I am counting on your having some coffee brewing. It is freezing out there.
Well, yeah, there's some in the pot still, I think, yeah.
Honey, I hope you don't mind my just barging in like this, but I know the boys are on their winter break, and I thought, hey, they might be driving you crazy.
So how did you know I wasn't still at the station?
Well,
Oh, don't bother making anything up. I'm sure Tom told you that I've been put out to pasture.
No, wait, he didn't put it that way.
No. Just on leave.
Well, honey, under the circumstances, don't you think it's probably for the best?
So I guess Tom told you everything, huh?
Oh, I don't know what you mean.
But how I freaked out at the church and saw things that weren't there and didn't see things that are.
He's just worried about you, darling.
I am, too. It's this PTS thing. It'll pass, though.
Well, of course it will. But in the meantime, don't you think you should just be, well, taking it easy?
Yes, I do, but I don't need a babysitter. Thank you. Come on, I know Tom sent you over here to check up on me. That's what he did, isn't
You You've probably noticed all of these commercials about yeast infection treatments. They talk about how effective they are.
Even so, if you read the labels, you'll notice there's only one 3-day treatment that comes in the comfortable cream form most women prefer. FemStat 3. It's the only cream out there that treats in 3 days.
3 days? There is no better cure without a prescription.
And what could be better than that?
FemStat 3, the cure that fits your life.
As a receptionist, I try to help our patients feel comfortable, like Kate. The first time she came here, she had a cavity. To protect against this, our dentist recommends Crest. Crest can actually help reverse the early stage of tooth decay, like this weak spot. Because the fluoride in Crest's patented formula penetrates the weak spot and can actually help stop a cavity from forming. And more dentists have their very own kids brush with Crest than all others combined.
Hey, Mom, no cavities.
The dentist's choice is Crest Protection.
Helen's back would hurt. She'd take 2 Tylenol, but hours later, she'd have to take more. Her doctor said try Aleve.
I can take just 2 Aleve all day. With Tylenol, I was taking up to 8.
Aleve works up to 12 hours.
Aleve, all day strong, all day long.
This is my baby sister, Katie. She isn't born yet, but this is what she looks like.
If kids can dream it, they can draw it on a Magnadoodle, then erase like magic.
This is us holding hands. We're gonna be best friends. Magnadoodle.
Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you.
With more material in the seat, our underwear always stays comfortably in place. Sorry, guys. Fruit of the loom. Really, really comfortable underwear.
It's back-to-back Jag.
You're not safe here.
Double Jag.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
2 special hours of America's new hit action drama. No! 2 new Jag, CBS Friday.
No, Tom did not send me over here to check up on you. He said, however, that if I had some spare time, I might come over and see how you're doing.
Same thing.
Margot, don't be like this, honey.
Lisa, I just don't need the family worried about me.
I'll worry. Oh, you're my daughter-in-law. Honey, when I heard what you were going through, I was really concerned. I wanted to see what I could do to help. Tom didn't have to prompt me to come.
There's nothing you can do to help.
Now, are you sure?
Well, you can help yourself to the coffee. You know where it is.
Yes, I know. Oh, here are the boys. Well, how are you? Yes. Oh, my. Ooh. How are the boys today? Are you enjoying your winter vacation?
Well, it would have been more fun in Florida.
It would have been.
Yeah, but remember that time where you and Grandpa took us to Whoopi World?
You're asking me if I remember? Of course I remember. It was a year ago, and I'm still trying to recover.
Mom, can we please have our board back now?
May I and no, you may not. I told you I would let you know when I'm finished.
Come on, Casey, let's get some cookies.
Margot, honey, what is all of this?
I'm just trying to, figure out what happened after Lily's wedding when Diego was shot.
Now, do you really think that's a good idea?
Yes. This is my job. I'm a cop. We recreate crime scenes. I've got to know what happened.
Well, I thought the whole purpose for you having this little leave was so you could forget this particular crime.
Well, obviously, Tom didn't tell you the whole story.
I don't know what you mean.
The problem is not to forget the crime. The problem is I can't remember. Whatever happened that night, the ceremony, the Diego being shot, it's gone.
Well, maybe that's just for the best.
It's driving me out of my mind.
I didn't mean it that way, Margot.
Why? Why? I gotta remember I was there. I was Lily's matron of honor. The ceremony, Diego being shot, it's all, I've just repressed the whole thing. And I've gotta know why.
What are you doing here?
I suppose I could pretend I was just passing through the neighborhood, but obviously I'm here to see you.
I'm not feeling very sociable right now, Kirk.
You know, it wasn't too long ago. I was in a cell just like this one.
Is that why you came by? To commiserate? Two jailbirds bonding?
I know I'm not one of your favorite people.
What do you want?
I want you to know that you shouldn't be here. Diego Santana ruined a lot of lives, and in my opinion, you did the world a favor when you shot him.
The world doesn't seem to appreciate it. And I'm not proud of what I did.
You should be.
No matter how much I hated Diego, there is no excuse for taking another human being's life.
Diego Santana wasn't human. He was an animal. Didn't deserve to live.
Really isn't for you and me to decide, is it?
I can't believe I'm saying this, Lily, but, you know, you should really listen to your mother. This is one subject on which Lucinda and I agree.
My mother's trying to protect me because she loves me.
Yes, she does. And she's lost a lot, and she's been through a lot. Let's not forget that that creep tried to bury her alive.
I haven't forgotten anything.
So how can you sit there talking about right and wrong? Trust me, God and the law will forgive you.
Then you know a hell of a lot more than I do.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I do know that once the truth comes out about what Santana did to you and your family, you'll be free, and we can start all over.
I don't know what you're doing here, Kirk, but if you're trying to make me feel better, it's not working. What do you mean, we can start all over again?
When it comes to our bodies, women shouldn't compromise. Monostat 3 cures a yeast infection with a 3-day treatment and still gives us the brand we trust. Absolutely nothing works faster. Monostat 3, the only 3-day treatment from the #1 doctor-recommended cure.
My family stopped brushing their teeth.
They did.
Smart families don't just brush their teeth, they reach with the Reach Plaque Sweeper. Its remarkable bristle tip sweeps plaque even from back teeth. To clean hard-to-reach places, don't just brush, reach.
I have a vice. Cheese soup. I know, full of fat. But this new chicken Alfredo soup from Healthy Choice, tender chicken, rich cheesy sauce, only 3 grams of fat. Healthy Choice. Just say no? No way.
In the search for Mr. Right, you'll run into big egos, small minds, and not a single Prince Charming. How about a reward for not compromising? Nuggets from Hershey. 2 rich bites of Hershey's chocolate. One of life's little rewards.
Your mom says Crispix won't get soggy in milk.
Highly unlikely, Susan.
Yeah, highly unlikely.
See, it starts out crispy, but I'm still skeptical.
Me too, I'm so skeptical.
Kellogg's Crispix cereal. Delicious corn and rice that stays crispy to the end.
Okay, last bite, Soggy City. Hey, it's still crispy.
Told ya.
Told ya.
Crispix. Crispy to the end.
You're turning on me.
Annie's betting it all
Things are going a lot better than I ever dreamed.
on a dirty little scheme.
It could fool Reva very nicely.
And she could win big.
You realize if you pull this off, Reva will be devastated.
Or lose everything.
He's my world. If I don't have him, who am I?
Hold on, girl, and don't let go. This week.
What can you do about a boss from hell? 48 hours tonight.
Okay, Connor. It's not Rand McNally, but it'll get you there.
What is that?
It's a general store.
Ah,
It's run by this old man and his son.
the guy on the phone said it was all boarded up.
Yeah, probably closed for the winter. May even be out of business. I mean, we're talking a lot of years ago.
Ben, what if it's not even the same place?
Look, the man said it was off Route 39, right?
Yeah,
$10 says this is the place.
I hope so. So, tell me about this cabin.
It's actually more of a shack than a cabin.
Yeah?
Rustic charm, you know?
I think I get the picture. How often did you and Mark go up there?
Oh, once or twice a year. Usually during the summer. Do a little hunting, a little fishing, you know. Good place to go when you've got stuff to work out.
Maybe that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Listen, Ben, you've been a great help.
All right. Yeah. Wish I could get time off. I'd go with you. Look, Connor, if you find Mark,
Yeah?
just tell him I'm happy that
you guys are back together.
I will. Thank you, Ben. You are a great friend.
All right. Be sure to take a cell phone and
Okay.
dress warm. It's going to be bitter cold up there.
I will. I will go fully prepared.
All right. Because I'll see you when you get back.
Okay. Dear Mike, I've gone to... Cal.
Connor, there's something I want to tell you, whether you want to hear it or not.
I'm happy you're here. Please sit down.
Thank you.
You had to mess it up, didn't you?
Thank you. What? What are you talking about?
It's Pilar. I'm starting to get through to her, and you just come charging in.
Nobody can get through to that girl.
Well, excuse me, you're the one who asked me to try. Yeah?
That was before. That was before. She's Looney Tunes.
The next time you see me with her, will you just go the other way, would you? You're butting in. It's just, you're blowing it for me.
Oh, please.
But I do get it. I do get why we're having our little breakfast here.
Oh, why?
You knew that Pilar would be with Tom. Tom would invite Jessica. Yeah?
Yes, I do like to have my voice heard.
Yeah, when has that ever been a problem? And your hounding Tom's a little overkill, don't you think?
Lily's life is on the line, Doc.
Yeah, well, Tom is not going to let Lily go to prison. The man is bending over backwards just to be fair. Now, why would he invite Jessica here?
A better question. Why have they got here? Why are they questioning her in this place? Why are they listening to her?
There are certain circumstances under which my office might oppose bail.
What circumstances?
If the person were a flight risk, if they were apt to commit a crime while on bail, if they were unstable.
Well, Lily Grimaldi's unstable. She shot my brother in cold blood outside a church. I mean, I'm telling you, the lady is loca.
No, it's only temporarily loco, right,
No,
Counselor?
really, knock it off.
Unstable. I mean, loco, you know, evil.
I appreciate having your opinion, and yours as well, Jessica, but it is totally up to the judge to decide whether or not to grant bail.
I know, but you can't recommend that he deny it, can you? Except, what, you're not gonna do it?
I'm not going to because I don't consider her to be a flight risk.
Just as I thought.
Now, the judge may ask her to give up her passport, her driver's license.
You know, this is a joke. You are humoring me.
No, I'm actually trying to explain the law to you.
You never had any intention of listening to me. This is a waste of time.
Pilar, wait.
What?
It didn't go well.
Yes, it did, for you. Well, you only care about Lily, right?
What is it going to take?
No,
I'm going to get through
you're
to
always
you.
telling me you're on my side, that you're going to help me, not to worry about
mean
anything.
it.
Yeah, when we're alone, maybe.
No, not just when we're alone.
Oh, come on, Mike. Now, if it's just the two of us, you're loving, you're kind. But if we're in public, what? You're treating me like I'm a distant cousin?
What are you talking about? I treat you the same wherever we go.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Then prove it.
What?
Kiss me. I want you to kiss me right now. In front of the fancy lawyers, in front of her. Kiss me. Come on.
It sounds like this, and like this, and like this. It's the sound of freshness, and you hear it every time you open a jar of Campbell's delicious new soups. Soup stock so full with fresh carrots, fresh celery, fresh onions, and firm pasta, we had to put them in glass just to show them all. Campbell's fresh tasting, best tasting new soups in resealable jars. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Sure does.
The new fresh tasting soups from Campbell's.
Brawny paper towels have thirst pockets. Amazing pockets that make even the biggest, messiest spills disappear. Because every thirst pocket is made of 2 thirsty plies, and every sheet is covered end to end with them. Brawny with thirst pockets. Now, the only real mess you can get yourself into is not having any in the house.
Brawny, thirst pocket powered.
You couldn't predict your heartburn, so Pepsid AC couldn't prevent it. Now what do? Maalox starts to work on stomach acid in about 1 minute. Pepsid AC could take over 45 minutes to start working. So make 1 minute Maalox the fast choice for you.
Hey, Mom, isn't it about time to change that Glade plug-ins refill?
Refill your Glade plug-ins every 45 days to keep your home Glade fresh.
Plug it in, plug it in.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Daytime's Kimberlyn Brown is always in trouble. So what is she doing on CBS at night?
I couldn't have killed that woman.
With Dick Van Dyke, all new Diagnosis Murder, CBS tonight. An ex-con.
Oh, I'm never giving up on him.
And a cop.
I care about who shot my partner.
Collide on Easy Streets. CBS Monday. Contains adult content.
Are you running on all 8 cylinders?
I'm a runner. A mother. A wannabe computer nerd.
V8 isn't just juice. It's a full serving of the vegetables you need to keep you running on all 8 cylinders.
How many cylinders are you running on?
These are my grandparents. They're different from other grandparents. They know where all the great parks are.
Senior Advantage from Kaiser Permanente offers you a different approach to healthcare. Kaiser Permanente has over 100 medical facilities to choose from in Southern California. And in most cases, you can see a doctor, get a prescription filled, and have a lab test all at one location. Plus, with Kaiser Permanente Senior Advantage, most decisions regarding your health care are made by you and your doctor without interference by committees. And now, when you call 1-800-820-7462, we'll send you a 1-year subscription to Senior Outlook, a quarterly newsletter that will keep you up to date on issues that affect seniors. If you're entitled to Medicare, there's no obligation, and the subscription is free.
My grandparents are the best. Next stop, the roller coaster.
This is a limited-time offer. Call 1-800-820-7462 for your free subscription to Senior Outlook. It's time to take a new look at your health care. Kaiser Permanente Senior Advantage, a different approach to health care.
Hands on 2, weeknights at 6 and 11.
CBS, welcome home.
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
I'm waiting.
This is not the time, Pilar. I'm not going to kiss you to prove a point.
I knew you were not going to do it.
You are so wrong.
Will you kiss me when it's convenient for you? But it's not convenient right now, is it?
Pilar.
Why are you being so hard on this nice guy, daring him to kiss you in public? She's nuts. She's crazy.
Wait, will you just go away? Please?
You don't have to defend me.
No, I am on your side, Pilar. All right, just because I am Lily's friend does not mean
if you
that
are
I am
Lily's
not...
friend, why don't you ask your friend, Pilar, if she would accept a one-way ticket back to Madrid paid for by me? She can accompany her brother's body home. I gotta get back to my coffee now.
It's okay, you can stay here. I'll go.
Pilar, please.
Let her plan the strategy. Come on. Lady.
Pilar.
You know, your daughter may go out on bail, but not for long. Because once they convict her, I am going to make sure that she's going to rot in jail. And you, and your money, and your power are not going to be able to do a thing about it.
Well, I said we because you're not the only one who has a stake in this.
I seem to be the only one behind bars.
Well, yeah, but you pulled the trigger for a lot of people. I mean, think of the damage this guy caused. I mean, your son's fatherless. I lost a wife. Holden and Lucinda were left to die in an abandoned wine cellar. Thank God they're alive, but that's what I mean. And now that Diego Santana's dead, maybe we can all begin to heal.
Very nice speech. But it's going to take a long time for me to heal.
Maybe, but you've got to try.
Why?
Because life goes on. Your mother probably told you I asked for my old job back. She turned me down.
This surprises you?
No. You know, I really miss Worldwide. Working with Lucinda was one of the great challenges of my life.
For her, too. You two were quite a team there for a while.
But as much as losing that job hurt, losing Sam hurt a lot more. And I would do anything for another chance with her.
Ah. You want me to tell my mother to tell her that, right? Kirk?
This is the way I figure it. Sam has probably heard what's gone on. And she may very well come back to Oakdale to see you.
What do you want me to say to her?
I'm sure you can think of something.
As a matter of fact, I can. I can remind her that she wouldn't have even been on that plane if it wasn't for you and Diego cooking up the Kingsley Malta files. Is that what you want me to tell her? Because it's the truth. You are just as responsible for her blindness as Diego was.
And I have to live with that for the rest of my life.
We all have to live with the consequences of our actions, Kirk.
But you know what? This sounds crazy, but you're lucky.
I'm lucky? Look at me!
Yeah, you're a guest of the state, but you know what? You have the satisfaction of knowing that you avenged your husband's death. You did for him what I never did for Sam.
Margot, what happened to Diego is just terrible. It's no wonder you want to block it out of your mind.
No, I don't want to block it out. I want to remember.
Well, honey, don't you think that is very unwise? He's dead. You can't bring him back. The case is closed. So is it... Look, just put it behind you, Margot, please.
I can't do that. I've got to remember. I've got to remember what happened. I might have seen something.
Seen what? What do you think you saw?
I don't know. What happened to the gun? See what happened to the gun.
The gun? What? Nobody saw what happened to the gun. What makes you think that you saw it?
Because I should, because it's my job, because I should see that.
Honey, this is terrible. You've got to put this behind you, this whole thing. There's nothing else you can do.
It's just so damn frustrating.
Look at you. It's making a wreck out of you.
I know, because it's so frustrating.
I know, but you should not put this pressure on you like this.
I shouldn't. I can't force myself. Damn it! Adam! Look what you did! Look what you did! Now, didn't I tell you to leave it alone?
No.
Didn't I tell you? Excuse me, didn't I tell you? Didn't you? I say give the orders to leave this alone.
I'll be up there just a minute. I need time. I need time with your
orders that I was working.
Margaret, now listen to me, honey. Wait a minute. It's cool. Shh. It's cool. No. Now listen. These are little boys. They're just little children. This is a checkerboard. This is a game to them. That's all. Just a game.
What's the matter with me, Lisa? Why do I do that to them?
It's going to be all right, sweetie. It's going to be all right.
When's it going to be all right? When's it going to be over?
Oh.
I work for a dermatologist, so I see what people go through with psoriasis and eczema. That's why I'm excited about a whole new kind of therapy, Cordate Intensive Therapy. In preference tests, it was chosen over cortisone 10. New Cordate Intensive Therapy has the most powerful medicine you can buy to stop the itch and help you heal quickly, plus 7 soothing skin moisturizers. And there's no brand doctors recommend more than Cordate. New Cordate Intensive Therapy, today's preferred therapy for psoriasis and eczema.
What do you get when you try to kill germs with lemon fresh pine sol? Lemon-scented germs. To kill germs, use Lysol deodorizing cleaner. Until you kill the germs, you can't call it clean.
Oven cleaner fumes. How do you deal with them? How about Easy Off Fume Free Max? It's the only aerosol oven cleaner without harsh fumes, yet still powerful enough to lift tough grime. Easy Off Fume Free Max. Clean the oven, clear the air.
Kleenex presents the sore nose. The too many sneezes, too many wipes nose. And now Kleenex presents the most soothing tissue. Cold Care with Lotion. Only Cold Care has 3 layers of softness, plus a fine layer of lotion more evenly applied than on any other lotion tissue. So it's more soothing to the most sensitive noses. Cold Care with Lotion. It's the most soothing because Kleenex cares.
You've heard about Claritin. Now ask your doctor about Claritin D 24-hour.
A clear choice.
Claritin D 24-hour, a prescription medicine.
It's time to ask your doctor.
Call 1-800-CLARITIN today for a $5 coupon and free information.
The last kid left the house. It's time for Create a Meal Stir Fry. In just 20 minutes, you've got dinner like it used to be. It's a fresh solution to dinner.
Ho, ho, ho.
Create a meal.
Good morning.
Please feel free.
What
Good morning.
happened with Pilar? Oh, like brother, like sister.
Cindy, don't start.
Mental illness runs in the family.
She lost her brother, Mrs. Walsh. I mean, it's her only family, from what I understand.
What's the matter with you people? Her brother was a monster, a murderer, a terrorist, you know, horns, tail, Satan, the whole
She
thing.
has good memories of her brother.
Good memories? What good memories? Memories of the embezzling or memories of the murders? Her memory is selective.
Okay, can we get back to the question of Lily's
She
bail?
is trying to whip up public opinion against Lily. I mean, have you read the tabloids? Have you seen them? Lily, she's pictured as if she's a demented debutante. And Pilar is a Greek heroine from a tragedy burying her brother's remains, whatever that play was, only the accent's different.
Well, I feel sorry for Pilar.
Why?
Well, because she's in a strange country. She doesn't know anyone here.
Well, excuse me, Lily's in a nasty, strange cell.
Well, all right. Well, I feel sorry for both of them.
Tom, please, I hope that you're not going to be taken in by a pretty face. I mean, the tabloids. It is so fashionable to beat up on the rich. I mean, it's trendy. It's marvelous. I hate it. If Lily were poor, I bet you we'd have women's groups coming out in her support. And where are they? I would like that. But no, because she's my daughter and because she is the widow of the Grimaldi fortune and all of that, she gets discriminated against.
I think you're getting a little carried away.
Well, maybe I am. All right. But why wouldn't I be? I have worked hard for everything that I've ever had.
I know.
And I have raised Lily to be a decent, caring girl. She is. I mean, the character assassination. Have you read the papers?
I have.
All right. Furthermore, I am concerned that maybe somebody, you know, somebody ambitious, will see this as an opportunity to ride the wave. That killer, Lily Grimaldi, you know, and put her away and rise up, up, up.
I've been very sympathetic to Lily, so don't make me regret that.
This is not helping, Lucinda.
Thanks. I'm just upset, and I think I have a right to be upset.
I know you do, and I've told you where I stand. I've offered Lily a generous plea bargain.
Very generous.
I've told Jessica that I will not oppose bail. As far as the rest of it goes, it's up to the judge.
Okay.
Hughes, you have a telephone call. Thank you. Excuse me.
Hey.
Hello, this is Tom Hughes.
Tom, it's me. You better come home right away.
What's happened?
Well, it's Margot. I'm very, very worried about her. She's having another one of her attacks.
Look, Connor, I want to apologize for what I said yesterday.
You don't have to apologize.
I wasn't being fair to Mark.
It's okay.
And I realized after I left that I probably was influenced by what happened between you and me.
Listen, what happened was my fault, not Mark's. I'm the one you were married to.
Well, I know, but I just wanted you to know that the reason that I told Hal about Mark disappearing was to help Lily. It wasn't to get Mark in trouble. It was to get Lily out of it. You're not even listening to me, are you?
Hal, I got so much...
You going somewhere?
Well, bless his soul, but what's he know? As if he had a clue. I know he loves me, oh, but trust me, if he only knew.
For every other day of the year, wouldn't it be nice to wear underwear that actually turns you on? Fruit of the Loom, 100% cotton, stays comfortably in place. Really, really comfortable underwear.
Slow down. How about lunch?
Introducing new improved Skippy.
Is that new Skippy?
Yeah.
I'll take one.
Sure.
A taste that's getting a lot of attention.
New Skippy?
With more peanutty flavor, it'll bring out the peanut butter lover in you.
David's training for the wrestling team. I'm helping. Mom says that's why it's extra important to eat healthy. So everybody's eating more vegetables and stuff, like salad. Lots of it when it's got the dressing we all like.
Hidden Valley, just bursting with the garden-fresh taste of herbs and spices.
Mom calls it power eating. I think it's working.
Hidden Valley Ranch. Good things grow in Hidden Valley.
This isn't a desert. It's my dry skin under magnification.
And dermatologists recommend Curel lotion to heal it. Curel moisturizes better than Lubriderm and Carry. Curel actually increases your skin's moisture level 184%. So Curel heals dry skin better. You can see the cure in Curel. Also see the cure in Curel Alpha Hydroxy Lotion.
It took Italians to design a shoe with flair and style, but it took Americans to design the perfect corn pad to make them bearable. Dr. Scholl's corn removers with super soft Cushioned gel have our best cushioning protection ever for immediate pain relief. Because what good are great shoes if you can't wear them?
That's your bag, isn't it?
Yeah, I just packed a couple of things I've been keeping here.
How come?
What?
Why are you packing up now? Unless
what?
Does this have something to do with what I said about Mark yesterday?
No, it does not.
Have you changed your mind about him? You gonna clear out while he's gone?
I thought you said you came here to apologize.
I did.
No, you didn't. You're wrong about Mark, and if you're going to start in on him again,
You can't wait to get me out of here, can you? You've been antsy since the minute I walked in, because you're gonna go meet him, aren't you?
Listen, I don't want to be rude with you, Cal, but where I'm going is none of your business.
Fair enough. But I still care about you, Connor. And you'd be smart to bring Mark back here and let him tell Hal what he knows about Diego's death.
I told you he doesn't know anything about Diego's death.
Well, then it won't be a problem for him to come back and say so.
You better go. Get out. I mean, just...
You don't want to leave first, because you're afraid I'll follow you, aren't you?
Please.
All right. All right.
Hey, how's she doing?
She's doing a lot better. But I have never seen her so distraught.
So what happened?
Well, she was trying to recreate the crime scene, you know, using the checkerboard, and the boys were pestering her about it.
Where are the boys?
They're upstairs.
Are they okay?
Yes, they're worried about their mother, but they're all right. I just didn't want to leave her down here alone. But now that you're here, I'm going to go check
Thanks,
on
Mom.
them. Okay, sure.
Hey.
I didn't hear you come in.
Well, I just got here. You're having a kind of a tough time, huh? Yeah?
I was so glad your mom was here. I was just awful. I was screaming. I was yelling at Adam and Casey and...
Well, hey. Everybody loses their temper, huh?
Over a checkerboard?
Yeah, Mom said you were trying to recreate the crime scene?
They probably think I'm crazy. I probably am.
Honey, you did not kill Diego. I know this is hard for you, but you're gonna have to try and let this go.
I can't. How can I do that, Tom? I could have been the one who killed him.
What kinds of snacks do you crave?
Salt, sweet.
Try Crunch and Munch whatever you're craving. Popcorn, peanuts, and rich buttery toffee.
Delicious. It's like a fun snack. I take this in the car on a long trip.
Or maybe a short trip.
Any trip.
Crunch and Munch. It's perfect whatever you're craving.
Hello?
Morning, Daddy.
Hi, honey.
Ready for your presentation?
Actually, Daddy's a little nervous.
We know just what you need.
Room service? You ordered me room service?
2 scoops ahead, you're gonna be 2 scoops ahead.
Nothing prepares you for a big day like the hearty goodness of 2 scoops, only from Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
Ready now, Daddy?
I'll give you 2 guesses.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran will start you 2 scoops ahead.
I swear I love you. I swear if that guy doesn't stop coughing.
Robitussin cough drops relieve coughs and soothe your throat fast. These really work.
First coughing, now talking. I can't go on.
Robitussin cough drops from the cough experts.
Let me tell you about fish sticks. They're crunchy. And it tastes really good. You can pick them up. You don't have to chop it up like this, all to pieces. Then you dip it. V-A-N, decants. I usually eat 4 or 5.
Vandicams, the fish kids like to eat.
You should get your mom to get some.
Hey.
How long have I been out?
Oh, a couple hours, but you were tossing and turning.
It's kind of hard to sleep when you're afraid you're going to dream.
I know what you're afraid of. But the shooting did not happen that way, and I'm not saying this because you're my wife. I'm saying it because I know you. You did not kill Diego.
But I know Lily. I know she didn't do it.
Well, I'm a little more concerned about you right now.
But I wanted him dead, Tom. I did. I wanted him dead. This Diego Umberto, whoever he is. I wanted him dead just as much as Lily did.
I know, honey, but you're a cop, and you're a good cop. And you would do anything to prevent anyone's murder, even Diego's, if you could.
But
Listen, I think Dr. Michaels is right about why you're having these PTS episodes.
Yes, because I almost died in the plane crash. Yeah, it's fine, but I've been in tight situations before. I've been in life-threatening situations, and I've never reacted like this.
Well, honey, you got 2 kids. You have a lot to lose.
And that's all the more reason to be angry, right? How can you rule out the possibility that I may have killed him?
Honey, you didn't. Lily did. And I'm also very torn here, sweetie. I like this girl. And I'm going to be the one that winds up sending her to prison.
Well, things are looking up.
You don't have to pretend with me.
I'm not pretending. I met with Tom. He will not oppose bail.
Really?
Really. So you can go home. You can go home to Luke right after the hearing.
Oh, I thought I'd be home with him yesterday.
Well, dear, I know it's been difficult for you.
I'm just worried. I want to get my hopes up, you know. I mean, what if Pilar comes back? What if
Now,
she does something?
Tom met with Pilar, too.
Why?
He's obliged to, darling, I think. And she turned up in this little number. I mean, she's very premeditated,
What
very
happened?
clever.
What?
Well, Mike was not able to get through to her.
So she still wants me not to get bail.
However, all her efforts will have been in vain because Tom will not be swayed by her arguments.
Morning.
Did I say you could sit down?
I won't take up much of your time, Miss Domingo, but I do think we should talk.
Well, I've already had my meeting with the district attorney's office. How do you know I was here?
I went to the funeral home. The director said you might be here.
What is it that you want? Mr. what?
Allen. David Allen. By the way, I'd like to extend my sympathy for your loss.
Am I supposed to believe that's sincere?
Well, I lost my father not too long ago. I know all too well how it feels.
I am sorry. Thank you.
Listen, I was moved by what you said in court yesterday. And I think it might benefit both of us if we talked further.
Mark? Mark? Mark. What have you done?
I have it. I should have...